As I stepped off the bus and onto the dusty path leading to Whispering Pines summer camp, a chill ran down my spine. The sun was setting, casting an eerie glow over the sprawling campgrounds. The towering pine trees seemed to whisper secrets to each other as their branches swayed in the evening breeze. I had been looking forward to this summer camp for months, eager to make new friends and have exciting adventures. But now, as I walked towards the rustic cabins with their peeling paint and creaky doors, I couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't quite right. The other campers buzzed with excitement, oblivious to the sense of foreboding that hung in the air. I forced a smile as I introduced myself to my fellow bike mates, but my heart raced with unease. That night, as I lay in my bed staring up at the ceiling, I heard strange noises coming from the woods outside. The sound of footsteps crunching on twigs, of whispers carried on the wind. I tried to convince myself that it was just my imagination, but deep down I knew something was very wrong at the Whispering Pines. The next day, during a hike through the dense forest, our group stumbled upon an old, abandoned cabin hidden deep in the trees. The air grew thick with tension as we approached the dilapidated building, its windows boarded up and its door hanging off its hinges. Curiosity getting the best of us, we pushed open the door and stepped inside. The musty smell of decay filled our nostrils as we peered around the dimly lit room. Dust motes danced in the sunlight streaming through a crack in the ceiling, illuminating a scene straight out of a horror movie. There, in the center of the room, was a table covered in dusty photographs. I picked one up and gasped as I saw the faces of campers from years past, their eyes haunted and their smiles forced. It was as if the very essence of Whispering Pines had been captured in those pictures, a chilling reminder of the camp-starred past. As we pored over the photographs, a sudden noise made us jump. It sounded like a door slamming shut somewhere in the cabin. Panic set in as we realized we were not alone in the abandoned building. We raced for the door, only to find it stuck shut. The air grew thick with fear as we heard whispers coming from the shadows. The campers clung to each other, their eyes wide with terror as the whispers grew louder and more insistent. I tried to remain calm, but my heart pounded in my chest as I searched for a way out of the nightmare we had stumbled into. Just as I thought we were doomed to be trapped in the haunted cabin forever, a beam of light pierced the darkness. The camp counselors had found us and quickly ushered us back to the safety of the main campgrounds. As we huddled around a campfire that night, the counselors explained the dark history of Whispering Pines. Decades ago, a group of campers had gone missing in the woods, never to be seen again. Their spirits were said to haunt the campgrounds, whispering warnings to those who dared to tread where they had met their mysterious fate. I shivered as I listened to the counselor's tale, my skin prickling with fear. But despite the eerie events of that day, I knew that I would never forget my summer at the Whispering Pines. It had been a thrilling, suspenseful adventure that would stay with me for the rest of my life. And as I settled into my bunk that night, the whispers of the haunted camper still